everybody. Welcome back to the Bible Difficulties and Answers podcast. I'm your host, Lance Smith, exploring compelling arguments for the existence of God, one thought-provoking story at a time. Today, I've got something special, a heads up about an exciting journey we're kicking off next Sunday. We're launching a limited 20-week Sunday series diving into J. Steve Miller's Faith That's Not Blind. And trust me, it's going to be a ride worth taking. Before we jump in, snag a copy of Faith That's Not Blind on Amazon. It's a steal, like finding a gem for pennies. And so easy to read. It's like catching up with a trusted mentor. Pick it up to dive in with us. We'll be urging you to grab it each week to explore the evidence together. On top of that, we're keeping our regular schedule, 2 podcasts a week, with Friday episodes tackling Bible difficulties and Tuesday episodes sorting out contradictions. We'll keep churning those out each week, so you're getting all that, plus this limited Sunday series. It's a full plate, but we're ready to dig in. How'd this series come about? A while back, I caught Dr. J. Steve Miller, an associate professor of philosophy at Kennesaw State University, on the March 4th Think Biblically podcast with Sean McDowell and Scott Ray, diving into his research on near-death experiences. His insights blew me away, so I reached out. Turns out we live pretty close to each other. We met for brunch a few months later, and over omelets, he shared his book, Faith That's Not Blind, while I talked about this podcast. We both saw the book's 20 arguments as a perfect fit for a weekly series, just like how we tackle big questions here. With Steve's blessings, here we are, ready to explore his work together. Ever wonder if faith in God can stand on solid ground, not just feelings? That's what this series is all about. Starting next Sunday, we'll drop a new episode every week for 20 weeks, unpacking arguments that make a case for God's existence, arguments that smart believers have leaned on for years. We're not chasing blind leaps here. We're digging for evidence, like detectives piecing together a case. Miller's book is our guide, and is packed with reasons why faith doesn't have to mean checking your brain at the door. I'm no philosopher. My expertise is more about wrestling with life's big questions, like trying to figure out how in the world my daughter misread the grits recipe and made a gallon for a family meal. But this book got me fired up, and I think it'll spark your curiosity too. So what's the plan? Faith That's Not Blind lays out 20 lines of evidence in 5 key areas. We'll start with dramatic religious experiences like near-death experiences and deathbed experiences that hint at something beyond. Then we'll tackle the universe's origins, its fine-tuned laws and complex life. Next, we'll explore existential fit, how belief in God aligns with life's purpose and morality. We'll also examine why so many, from regular folks to intellectuals, sense God directly. Finally, we'll end with Pascal's wager, weighing the stakes of faith. Each episode brings stories, research, and insights to fuel your faith, with a few laughs along the way. Why should you care? Because the question of God's existence shapes how we see life, from priorities to relationships. Miller argues we don't need absolute proof, just enough evidence to tip the scales, like finding a key piece in a puzzle. He contrasts 2 ideas, a universe with no God or one with something divine. Over 20 weeks, we'll weigh the evidence, building a case stronger together than any one argument alone. It's like a jury trial. One solid clue, like a fingerprint, might convince you, but a few good ones can seal the deal. I've been hooked on these questions for years, ever since I started digging into the Bible's tough spots. This series feels like the next step, a chance to explore why faith can be reasonable, grounded in real evidence. Next Sunday, we'll kick off with episode 1 on near-death experiences, stories of people who've been clinically dead, yet describe vivid encounters that point to God. It's a wild start, and I can't wait to unpack it with you. My own curiosity got a jolt when my mom shared her own experience with something beyond. It's the kind of story that sticks with you, and I bet you've got one too. So mark your calendars for next Sunday and get ready for 20 weeks of digging into faith that's not blind. Grab Miller's book, check out the show notes for links, and let's get ready to explore together. This isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions, like detectives chasing truth. I'm pumped, and I hope you are too. Thanks for tuning in to this intro for our 20-part Sunday series on faith that's not blind. Join me next Sunday for episode 1, where we'll dive into near-death experiences, stories that might just make you see life and God in a new light. Shoot me your thoughts at BibleDifficultiesAndAnswers@gmail.com or drop a comment on our Facebook page. I read every single one, and I'm eager to know what's on your mind. If this intro got you curious, whether you're wrestling with big questions or just geeking out over life's mysteries, share it with a friend who loves digging into faith. Drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, YouTube, or wherever you listen. It helps spread the word. All episodes are at BibleDifficultiesAndAnswers.podbean.com. Perfect for a binge if you're new. I'm Lance Smith, wishing you good luck, good health, and God bless. So long, everybody.